How do we find a credible source on the web? Well, in order to find a credible source on the web, you need to look for 5 things. You need to look for currency, authority, purpose, objectivity, and writing style. Put together, it's called CAPOW. It's easy to remember. So first is currency. How recent is the information? How up to date is the website? So you have to check to see if the website is to see whether or not the website has been published recently. If the website has not been published recently and is not current, then this source may not be a good source for your paper, and because the information on that website may be out of date. Second thing you look for is authority. Okay, so when you check for the authority of a website, you want to check to see who wrote the website, because you want to base your information on experts. So you have to check the credentials of the website to see if these authors are experts in this field, because you want somebody who is an expert in their field to give you information on your topic. So you have to look it up on your website to see who wrote the website. Third thing you need to look for is purpose. You want to figure out if the website is commercial, informational, educational, persuasive, or entertainment, or even just a hoax. Not only does the content determine what the purpose of the website is, but also the URL determines what kind of website it is. The more trustworthy websites are websites that end in gov or edu. And the website you have to be careful are websites that end in net, org, and even com. The fourth thing you want to look for is the objectivity of the website. Is the author known to have a biased point of view? Is the website presenting only one side of the issue? Or is he or she associated with an organization or with an agenda? Stay away from websites that have a lot of advertising and clutter. For example, if you look at the picture, you see that this is an advertisement for good pressure. So if you have to see whether or not if the website is an ad. If the website is an ad or a commercial, it is not a valid source for your paper. And the most valid sources for your paper are actually peer-reviewed sources that you can find in the APIS library. Finally, you need to check the websites for writing style. Here you want to make sure that the information is presented legibly and without errors. If there are errors in spelling or grammar, or if the information is written in poor style, then this is probably not a good source to use for your paper. Now let's look at some of the hits that you got when you... And so writing style is also something you need to look at. One last thing, Wikipedia. Now Wikipedia is a very popular site, but it is not a valid or credible source because anybody can upload any kind of information to the website. This means that Wikipedia is not a good resource for your paper because there is no way you can check the authority of the people who upload information to the website. Anyone can change the information or introduce bias to put up information that is false. A classic example of a hoax, Wikipedia hoax, occurred on March 7th when it was reported that Sinbad, the comedian, had died of a heart attack. He was actually very much alive and well. So be aware of Wikipedia. Alright, this now ends my video on how to find and evaluate sources on the web in 5 easy steps.